The great general is back. To doubt. What is it? Time is running out. Steel yourselves. The battle is not to be taken lightly. Then let us go. We've had sightings of the Tuatha vanguard. When they enter the courtyard, we will open the gates and counterattack. You and Talera will use the distraction to execute your plan. One way or another, this will be over soon.
Our hunt for Malwyn can now begin in earnest. I will take one path and you another. If a Wygland's troops hold, then Malwyn will be delayed at the outer wall with the Balor. But we should make sure he doesn't get past us. Now, we must get moving. There is no room for error.
We can't let those Tuatha reach our archers. Go! I hope we'll be there to see it. If not, then we'll know we did our best. Now get going. I'm the last one left. It looks like the city defenses.
Don't try that again! Someone's got to make sure these ladders stay down. And you need to move before O'Waglin's troops start falling back. Be on your way.
Finally, some reinforcements. We tried to fight off the Tuatha, but they took most of our company prisoner. They're threatening to execute the rest unless we lay down our arms. You could get in amongst them, silently, if possible, and save what's left of the survivors. Normally, I'm a scout. But anybody that can swing a blade has to do their part today. The Tuatha moved on us in such numbers, we couldn't hold them all off. I recommend you tread lightly in there. They'll probably kill any survivors if we try to mount a frontal assault.
You have a habit of choosing strange times for
This is our chance, before they can regain control of the creature. Ah! Theoden, guide my hand. For Rathir! This ends here!
You're still alive. You've got to destroy Baelor before it tears this place apart. I know, child. Everything seemed still in that moment when she struck the Baelor. At least she died how she wanted to. But her sacrifice won't mean anything unless you do something to stop that beast.
are you reporting in? We held off the last wave, and then that thing showed up. I dragged them both here, but I don't think they're gonna make it. The Tuatha are all over our lines. The battle is a bit of a mess right now. I heard them stop pounding, a bunch of fighting, and then nothing. Guess I have you to thank that we're not completely overrun. A Niskaru as big as this fortress. It's pushed us all the way back here, and now it is tearing down the very walls of Mel Senshir. The Tuatha must be truly mad to conjure up such a beast. Good luck to you.
Tuatha. They're gone. After 10 years, I can't believe they're finally gone. We lost many, but we all knew the risk. I almost joined them. The Tuatha had my back against the outer wall when there was this flash of light. I looked up, and all I saw was the silhouette of you on top of that beast. It was the most glorious sight of my life. But I never saw the General. I'd like to personally thank her. Then the rumors of her dishonor will finally be silenced. She gave everything to us in the end, and the world will know that. When we rebuild these walls, we'll name them after General Talera. Her memory will stand as long as the ramparts shine. But she never would have been here had you not delivered her to us. It can never be enough, but we hope you'll accept this as our thanks. We freed the city, but the Tuatha still hold most of Cluricon. Over the years, they've infected every part of these swamps. Clearing them out isn't going to be easy, but we might have help. There are rumors of a small band of fighters harassing the Tuatha. Perhaps the hero of Mel Senshir can convince them to work with us. Good luck. Our soldiers are doing their best out there, but it's still a nightmare. We've heard rumors about a band of soldiers striking the Tuatha for years, but nothing solid. They said their forces were crippled by a bitter frost, but it never gets that cold in the swamps. Watch out for those red-eyed bastards.
Any luck out there? I'll meet you in Mel Senshir. Any luck out there? I'll meet you in... Mel Senshir.
Greeting. Looking to restock. Ilan Doldran. When that Niskaru appeared, I thought that was it. Mel Senshir would fall. No one else in this world could have slain that demon. I thank Lyria you were here with us. The greatest of generals. I heard that when the Niskaru came, she gave her life in order to protect us. Come back again.
Lyria. It is the hero of Mel Senshir. Care to take a look at my wares? Looks like she really was the great general after all. Another time, then.
Keep walking.
Watch yourself in Cluricon.
In the early
Hail,
war,
warrior.
tiny Delphic
I thought the siege would never end.
We would have been lost if not for you and Talera.
The Tuatha are on the run now.
What's this? Nothing like war to keep a gravedigger in business. You are a whirlwind of death. I have never seen your equal. The siege has been broken, But the cost... Well, I'll be busy for the next few months. Courageous right to the end. Never be another like her. She was a goddess of war. Keep them coming.
Hail, the next ship out of here is heading for Rathi. Suit yourself.
The hero of Melson Shear.
Off into the swamps, I assume? None that would be of any help. After a decade of Tuatha control, they've all gone quiet. But if there are any out there, I'm sure they'll be looking for you. Just keep your eyes open. After all, you'll be in their swamp. Be on your way.
We would have been lost if not for you and Talera. I don't want to die here.
I am Megan, nurse to the wounded soldiers of the Alpha. How can I help you? My family does not understand. They want me to settle down somewhere. There are so many who suffer and so few who help. I cannot just turn and look the other way. The poor soldiers of Melson Shear desperately need a healer's touch. There are so many dead or dying, and so few of us to help. Mistress Skaith is our head surgeon, though lately she's taken to disappearing for hours at a time. I cannot help but wonder where she goes. He came to us broken from the fighting. I fear that though his flesh has survived the siege, his mind has not. Stay safe.
I am Corialia Scathe, head surgeon here in Melsenshire. Do you require healing? As head surgeon, I support the soldiers of the Alpha armies as best I can. Despite the recent and dramatic improvements in healing magic, few that make their way to my table survive. As great as our power may be, the power of the Tuatha is all the more destructive. services are adequate, I'll admit her only fault lies in caring too much for her patients. A beautiful city, is it not? When the siege began, I came here straight away from studying with the Scholia Arcana in Rathir. The opportunity to observe the effects of violence firsthand and to help, of course, was too much to ignore. To be able to study their physiology. Impossible, of course, given how their bodies return to nature upon their death. A beautiful city, is it? The opportunity to observe the...
You're already dead. Nothing but another corpse, just like me. Another body for the feast. She's here, you know. Death. I've seen her. She's like a big fat crow come to eat my eyes. Please, don't let her eat my eyes. I don't want to die. Oh, she's a great dark crow with 1,000 needle beaks. She's going to take me, you know, I've seen it. We're all beggars, dead already and begging for the end. Beggars bent like hags, bent beneath a bloody fate. But you're no beggar at all. You're the scarecrow, aren't you? Shoo, death, shoo! I can see it, all around you. You're not like us, you're not like anyone. You're not afraid of death, are you? I am. I dream of her. She takes me beneath the tower and she does things. Horrible things. Don't let her take me there, please. Don't let her open me up. I don't want to see what's inside. That's where she keeps her nest. We go beneath the tower, but we don't come out again. Don't go there. It's dangerous. Don't go. You won't come back. A fool twice cursed. Once to fall in battle, nearly killed. Cursed again to keep on living in this wretched place, this nest of death and darkness. A whole city of crows, fat from feasting. Once I thought they were monsters, always rising. I didn't know then. I didn't understand where the real monsters live. Don't leave me!
I am Corialia Scathe, head surgeon. Master Hawkins is not well, I'm afraid. The injuries he sustained have broken both his body and his... Do not trust anything he tells you. I can assure you that his mind is racked with a deep dementia. Farewell.
Back for some healing. Stay safe. Back for some healing. There are so many. He came to us broken from the fighting. Stay safe. Behind me is the Mel Senshir jail. All of the prisoners were given weapons and placed on the wall for the battle. It is empty now. Sorry, hero. No one may enter the jail without permission. Someone has to guard the jail, although I'd much rather be pursuing the Tuatha. This war has lasted so long, it seems like that's all the city has ever known. Most of the criminals we get are deserters or drunken brawlers. The jail is currently empty. All of the prisoners were armed and sent to the wall before the battle. The loss of the great general is a terrible blow. She was the greatest warrior in the army. Several times I thought the city would fall, but it was not our fate.
Allies can come from the strangest places.
Our soldiers are doing their best out there, if you believe the rumors. They attack and then fade into the swamps of Cluricon without a trace. Just go out there, and I suspect they'll find you. Watch out for those red-eyed bastards.
A new day has dawned for Melsenshire. The hero's here. Welcome to Cluricon.
The Tuatha lines have broken, and we still live. It looks like fate has a sense of humor. Please, forgive my melancholy. The champion of Mel Senshir should be cheered, not subjected to my sorrow. I am Adrian Tyr, and I owe you my thanks. Though many have been lost, your courage saved a great many more. I did not think fate would let us survive that onslaught. It seems that even if fate is not on our side, you are. She was the greatest among us. What happened out there on the wall? I knew she would redeem herself. Thank Lyria she was here, and that her life was not given in vain. I was dead, or I should have been at least, if it were not for a Varani mercenary who threw himself in the fray. He fought like a demon, and I was able to escape. The poor man was not so fortunate, though. I watched the Tuatha cut him off, and then he was gone. It shames me, but I once held such mercenaries in great disdain. But this man, whoever he was a warrior of honor. He was cut off and surrounded by the Tuatha. He is surely dead. However, his body must lie somewhere in Cursewood. It would give me peace to learn of his fate. The Varani warrior? The last I saw of him, he was cut off behind. Farewell.
A new day has dawned for Melsenshire.
Well, Warsworn, good to meet you. Have you come for scout training? You're one of the few recruits who weren't shipped right off to war. Good scouting and tracking runs deep among the Warsworn. The same principles apply to bandits in the woods as Tuatha in Cluricon's waste. Not the stealthiest of foes, it's true. But their tactics are so strange, sometimes so brilliant. Scouts are vital all the same. Have you been out there? It's a strange land. Like and unlike the Western lands. With the siege broken, what I'd give to drop my guard, to dare and hope that the end's in sight. But the Tuatha King is leagues away. Leagues. Looking sharp, he says every time he sees me. So bloody pleased with himself with his little jest. So long.
Greetings, hero. How may I assist you? I was wrong to doubt her. She has proven that she was the greatest commander we have ever had. It seems fate smiled on us when she brought you to our city. We would not have won without you.
Have you seen Adrian Tyr around? Haven't spoken to him since the battle.
How's that steel? Need me to take a look? She is the highest-ranking blade master in the Alfar army, and she fought beside Telera herself. Could probably have gutted the Baelor too, if she... Bronwyn Sen is a living legend. Treat her with respect. A terrible loss for us. Should have been her leading our army south. I did not see the demon fall, but I felt the earth shake. To slay such a creature, you must have been blessed by the gods. Stay safe.
Greetings. What may I do for you? I knew Telera my whole life. She is a hero to the Alfar. Happy hunting.
Honor to you, champion. I watched from the battle's van while you faced Malwyn and his demon pet. You have earned great glory and the respect of all Alfar. If you have a moment, could I ask a favor of you? Since the Tuatha penned us here, Mel sends... Now that the siege has been broken, it will be where we rise up and take the fight back to the cursed Tuatha. We grew up together back in Arethel. I've never known a warrior more courageous. I have never been a part of a battle like that before. You and Telera were magnificent. Since the battle, several of my men have asked for the chance to challenge the champion of Mel Senshir. You slew Malwyn and destroyed the great demon he commanded. They hold you in awe. 5 of our greatest fighters have asked, and if you accept, they will each face you here in the practice yard in single combat. There are 5 in total. Anayan Gaius, Tarek Smith, Saphaedra Will, Adrian Tyr, and my sister, Ragnar Sen. Tell me when you are prepared to fight, and I will summon the appropriate... Good luck to you, champion. Excellent. Your first challenger is Anayan Gaius. He is a veteran of more than a dozen campaigns and my personal aid. This should prove interesting. Go with Lyria. That last fight with Anayan was interesting. He fared better than I thought, though I was unsurprised when you bested him. Prepared for your next challenge? Your next challenger is Tarek Smith. The smith spends all day pounding steel. Do not let him pound you too. Go with Lyria. You certainly didn't pull any punches with my blacksmith. I hope he can still hold a hammer tomorrow. Saphaedra Will is next. Are you prepared? Phaedra is one of my best scouts, quick and agile. Give her any room and she'll make the ring into your grave. Go with Lyria. You handled Phaedra readily enough. Perhaps it's time you face Adrian Tyr. Adrian Tyr survived alone 3 times when his company to a man has fallen. The soldier refuses to give up. He is fearless and enduring. It will take the force of God to bring him to his knees. Good luck. Go with Lyria. Adrian fell harder than I thought he would. Well done. Your final challenger is my sister, Ragnar. She is the finest weaponsmith in the Alfar army, and a peerless fighter. She will bury her sword in your heart if you are not careful. Do not underestimate her. Go with Lyria. One by one, the greatest of the Alfar have faced you in single combat, and all have fallen. Now it is my turn. I am Bronwyn Aurelia Sen, the first sword of the Alfar. I was born in battle, and hundreds have fallen by my hand. Let us see what you are truly made of, champion. Go with Lyria. You are worthy of honor, warrior. I have never faced your equal. Take this. Tilera herself granted me this blade for the slaying of the Tuatha champion Zerastes, but you deserve it more than I. The Alfar honor you, champion. May the Tuatha fear your coming. Go with Lyria.
In the early war, Tyne Delfric himself...
I thought the siege would never end.
I'd like to buy you a drink.
You want to talk to me? That's unusual. Most people around here don't want to talk to a Fate Weaver. I came here wishing to be of some use to the defenders of the city. But telling them all that they are going to die isn't what I had in mind. I don't know why I came here. Every fate I see ends in a terrible, gruesome death. It was a great deed, her sacrifice. Still, I find it wasn't her fate to die here. She was to continue on, after the fall of the city. I've seen the fate of every soldier in that battle, and none of them were to survive past that day. I do not know what you are, or how you are doing whatever it is you're doing, but I'm glad you are on our side.
The hero of Mel Senshir.
Business is booming. I've been running the Serpent's Tail ever since the original proprietor left to buy supplies, and never came back. It's not easy keeping a tavern open in the middle of a siege, but the soldiers needed something to keep their minds off the war. What you see around you is a shell of what Mel Senshir once was. Before the Tuatha occupation, she was a great trading post, a sister of Rathir. But now the city is in ruins, and the path to rebuild her is long indeed. When she left before, well, I didn't think we would ever see her again. She was far braver and stronger than I gave her credit for. I thank Lyria you were here with us, hero. You brought us victory in our darkest moment. When she left before, she was far brave.
It's time to celebrate. The Baelor's dead, and the Tuatha have fallen back to Cursewood. You and me, let's drink to victory. Oh, I come from a long line of soldiers. We don't know anything else. I'd pay good gold to see anyone in my family bake a loaf of bread or read a book. Thought we were doomed, didn't you? You and everybody else. But nobody accounted for the hero of Mel Senshir. I'm not doing this for the glory. Glory's worthless when you're dead. I'm doing this because someone has to. And if not me, then who? No. Not Tak. Not Tak. Damn the Tuatha! Damn them to the fires! This isn't how it was supposed to happen. I was supposed to be the soldier. He was supposed to stay home to watch Mother. I knew he was in Cursewood, but they must have been in the path of the Baelor. They were trying to shield us. Poor Tak. Mother will be ruined. The Tuatha are going to fall for this. For all the brothers and sisters and mothers and fathers. Their days are numbered.
The war...
Damned swamps.
leave the prattling of a madman alone, could you? This is my sanctum, trespasser. You couldn't possibly understand the work I'm doing here. I fear I will need to kill you now. Perhaps the process will provide some insights into your unique power. Don't you see? The physiology of the mortal races is a book we've barely begun to crack. You couldn't possibly understand. I take these young men and women and I open them and I see what truly lives within. Magic is changing and so are those who wield it. I am merely bold enough to look and learn the how and why. Unsurprisingly noble of you. Few possess the intellectual acuity to appreciate my work. Very well. Perhaps I will learn something from your death. Ooh, this will be fun.
Hail, warrior.
Greetings.
She's dead, isn't she? The moment she passed, the clouds surrounding my mind seemed to pass. What a wretched woman. Who knows how long she's been here, preying on the weak and injured. Seems I named you well, Scarecrow. I cannot thank you enough for what you've done. I do not think that I can return to the Chandlery after what I've seen. Where does one go after they've seen the horror of war? I wish I'd never come to this cursed city. I survived the horror of battle only to find the horrors of the hospital. A kind soul, she hasn't left the hospital since the siege. I don't think she even sleeps.
How may I help? Master Hawkins' recovery has been miraculous, and he has been quite a help around here. I haven't seen her in quite some time. I hope everything is well. Master Hawk, stay safe.
So Argine was the Hierophant all along. I don't suppose you know of an all-powerful seer that is looking to... Looks like I'm going to need that iron now more than ever. Farewell.
Back off.
The blessing of the Hierophant be with you. There's a whole world... They're saying she was the Hierophant the whole time. Could she not have seen what would happen to Sun Camp? After all she's done, I heard she's chained in some secret vault, never to see light again. Hierophant, keep... It's gone now. Gone and never coming back. Who knows what's to become of that spot now? But it's not the Travelers anymore. Stay alert.
What can I do for you? Any friend of... What can I do for you? Hurry up with some meat.
So it's done. Better you than me, I suppose. With the war still raging, there's always plenty of bad news to deliver. You should see the stacks of them in Rathir. Thank you. You have more courage than I do. And I've stared into the eye of the enemy. Take this. It's my weekly pay. I can't bear to feel its weight.
Keep your eyes open.